So fortune smiles on me again, and a generous viewer and patron, Brent, sent me some cool knives from a custom maker I'd never heard of just to check out. And check them out I did, and they are beautiful and very cool. Let me just read this real quick. Bob, check them out, have fun, and send them back when you're done. All right, well, I swear I will. You're right about the value of buying from the maker and seeing the process. All the missed details without that experience of the maker showing, explaining why he does and how are crazy. It was clear and humbling. I was stepping into Gordon's world and not the other way around. Crazy to hear from him stories of becoming an ABS master bladesmith since the late 70s, before I was born. I love that little, before I was born. A babe in arms you are, Brent. Thank you, sir. I really, really appreciate this. This is so cool. And so these are from a custom knife maker from Fort Myers, Florida, Gordon Romeis. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And I was just looking on the website, and this one here, which is my favorite of the two, though they are both outstanding knives. This one is my favorite. This is called the, what is it? The Florida Caper? Hang on. I should have remembered this. Yeah, the Florida Caper. So it's a hunting knife. It's beautifully set and fit in this gorgeous sheath, welted sheath. And the knife itself is super thin and just kind of airlight. And look at that taper tang. So the tang right there is wider than the tang right there, taper tang. So that reduces weight, and it also reduces bulk towards the back of the handle. And it's just also the sign of someone who really knows what in the hell they are doing. But as you saw from that letter, this gentleman, Mr. Romeis, is an ABS mastersmith. That is not nothing for sure. That is, on the contrary, an incredible accomplishment, and you can see it in this work. This is a beautiful knife. Now, I am not a huntsman myself, but I can imagine how this incredibly thinly ground, hollow grind, here, let's see if you can see there, would be so good for taking the skin off of an animal. Look at that, wow. It's so thin. So, I mean, this thing is a real beauty. I really, this knife really resonates with me. I love the 5 pins. It's sort of old school or reminiscent to me of an older school knife. You've got this linen micarta that is just so beautiful, beautifully polished, but still quite grippy. And then, like I mentioned before, this sheath is just gorgeous. Gordon Romeis, maker, St. Myers, Florida. So presumably he made this amazing sheath also. You hear that? Don't need any fancy fasteners for that one. And then this one, okay, so Brent indicated I could use these lightly. So this one I actually just wore on my belt and ended up doing nothing but whittling a little bit on one of my days out outside last a couple weekends ago. It's a really nice sheath too. And this one, I did not see this one on the website, so I'm not sure what this one is called, but whoa, what an outstanding bushcraft knife and just general outdoors knife this thing is. And you've got stainless steel pins. You've got this absolutely gorgeous burlap micarta. God, I love that. And it just feels so great in hand. You'll notice double lanyard holes, one there, one there. That's for making a spear, you know, in case you have to fasten this to a stick and make, I'm just kidding. That's not what that's for. I'm not exactly sure what the double lanyards are for, or the double lanyard holes. I know on some knives, people like to run cord over the back of your hand, and maybe if you're doing a lot of work with this, it could be handy to have a knife, a lanyard do that. You outdoorsmen, let me know what the second hole is, or Gordon, Mr. Romeis, if you're watching this, let me know what that second hole is for, besides just class. How cool is that? Classy. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And this is hollow ground also, right? Nope, that's flat ground. Very, very, very sharp. So this one, this is D2. I think this one is L Max. Yeah, let's see. D2. Yeah, this one's L Max. D2, hard working steel. This is cool here, this little divot. Now, the first thing I thought of was you could pick up something hot, like a pot off a campfire, and it would stay in that notch. Then again, it's a little close to where your hand is, so maybe that's not the intended use of that. Could be just for indexing with your thumb, because that feels really good there too. Just kind of putting your thumb there. So what am I saying here? I'm saying Gordon Romeis can really make a knife. Fort Myers, Florida. And so Brent, the gentleman who loaned these to me, went to the guy's forge, hung out with him for a while, bought these knives from him. And yeah, what a great experience that is. All right, I'm just gonna pose these before we sign off. Oh yeah, look at that. Oops. That Florida caper. What a knockout. Look at this thing. That's a beautiful knife. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Ugh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Hey, there you go.